thing first.
Yes.
There are, first I'll start with, we work really closely with Gearing
Okay.
and with the State Patrol and Scottsbluff Police Department.
Yeah.
We play well together here. A lot of places aren't like that.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of meetings.
Yeah.
And I guess what I can tell you is that I can't tell you what's going on. I can tell you that there's a lot going on because we have information that's not public record, that we can't share publicly, that's come to us, that merits investigation, and we've had multiple meetings.
Mm-hmm.
I know that our investigators, Gearing investigators, State Patrol, and Scottsbluff Police investigators are all involved in working on some things
Okay.
that may help us
Yes.
with this, but it's not appropriate for us to share things that we know.
Okay.
But I can tell you that it's far from stopped.
Okay.
In fact, it hasn't stopped at all.
Good.
It never has.
Okay.
It never has stopped.
Because that's the public's concern. Is that nothing's happening. The other concern that the public has that has been expressed to me and a number of other people is that there's people trying to protect people that are involved in this community that know that something was brought upon him and that he was not. He was given something, whether it be drugged or something that was not right, that someone gave him something that led to his demise, and that those people that gave him that, you guys are trying to protect or cover up in some way. Have you heard that? Are you aware that
First time I've ever heard that.
Oh, okay.
First time I've ever heard that, and if anybody thinks that law enforcement here would protect anybody for any reason, that is bogus. I will tell you that is bullshit.
Okay.
You can quote me on that.
Okay.
Because I know the cops here,
Yeah.
and there's far too much integrity going on here. Like, you see that? That's
Yes.
the I National Academy. Me and my chief deputy have been there. You don't get there. There's 1 or 2% of
Yes.
cops that get to go there. You have to pass it back to go there. There's 2 people in the Scottsbluff Police Department
Mhm.
that have been there. There's
Okay.
the captain and the chief. The chief at Gearing, George Holtis, has been there. I question no one's integrity here.
Yes. Okay.
Nobody.
You believe everybody would.
Nobody would cover
Protect
up anything.
somebody.
There's no possible way.
Okay.
You can look back at the history here of things that have been exposed and people that have been arrested for one thing or another. When it comes to any sort of public corruption
Mhm.
type of deal, there's no way.
Okay.
There's no way that happens here.
Okay.
Regardless of rumors that anybody might have heard.
Yes.
There's no way that happens here.
Yeah. Are you guys at this point, because of the length of time, looking for a deceased person, or do you believe you're looking for someone that's alive? Do you have a theory? Are we looking for a live or a dead person here?
Here's my theory
Yeah.
about all cases that we work on.
Yes.
And this goes back to the guy that taught me a lot, the guy I worked for 27 years.
Mm-hmm.
We go where the evidence takes us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right now, we don't have any evidence that Chance is deceased,
Mm-hmm.
but the longer time goes on, then the more you might think that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I sat down with one of Chance's close relatives who said, well, we think Chance is deceased. He said, that's certainly a possibility. It is also certainly a possibility that he's not. Okay, we just don't have the evidence to take us either place.
Okay. So at this point, you're basically saying we're looking at both equally. Is that a fair, because you don't know?
We're looking at everything.
Working every angle, no matter what.
We're looking at every bit of evidence that we have.
Okay.
And when new evidence comes in, as it has fairly recent,
Mm-hmm.
we sit down and all of the agencies got together. We had some information that came in fairly recently,
Mm-hmm.
and we jumped all over it.
Okay.
We're continuing to do so.
Okay. Have you had, and I understand with missing persons that you get a lot of fake, but have you had sightings that people call and say, I've seen him alive? Have you had some of those, whether they're true or not?
I think early on we maybe
You did get some of those?
I haven't heard of anything recently.
Okay. I mean, obviously that happens when you put out a poster people think they've seen, and it can be somebody's uncle that's in Walmart and it's not, but people,
Yeah.
Okay. So you had a little bit of that, but
We had that a lot. In fact, we had a case that ended badly within the last couple of weeks. We had a couple of missing people.
yes.
And we found them, they were deceased, and we had a lot of sightings of them.
Yes, yeah,
And now we know those sightings were incorrect.
yes.
But, and that's what happens when these tragic cases happen.
Yes, absolutely. Have you questioned family members that are close to the case? Because what a lot of people are afraid of is that the sheriff's department has a working theory, which is the Chance got picked up and taken away, or he's in Mexico, or this or that, and that the people that are closest to him, the Bewley family and those families that are local, have you guys questioned and spoke to those family members and done interviews with those people?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
All that's
There's
being
no
looked
such
at.
thing. There's such a thing. Listen to what I said about we go where the evidence takes
Yes.
us. What that means to me is, if somebody comes up with a theory, it's okay to have a theory, but you don't manufacture evidence or ignore evidence to make it fit your theory. Your theory, it's okay to have to think that something happened, but you always follow the evidence, whatever it is. And of course, you would interview everybody, and there's been thorough interviews done
Of those types of,
of everybody.
okay.